The epic and unbeatable Scrabble. The Nerds with Attitude.
I am one of your humble hosts, Shin the Hero, aka Walt, and I'm joined by OldHunterRage Isaac.
What up, everybody?
And Miss Prime JR.
What is that, peoples?
And we are talking about reviewing, recapping, whatever you want to call it, episode 6, the season finale of Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, can't call him Falcon anymore.
Yeah.
First off, the suit is like right off the pages of the comic, man.
I know.
I know, right?
Like,
So nice.
the suit is just amazing. I was like, never have I ever wanted a suit like this until I saw it.
Like, I kind of got spoiled because late last night I was going through YouTube and then like there was a thumbnail of him in the suit, like only the top part, and I'm like, God damn it! Somebody's showing him with this suit.
Well,
it's exactly the same.
Well, according to, I mean, there was already mock-ups. People were photoshopping stuff with him in a suit similar to what was shown and everything, but
I mean, they weren't far off.
yeah, they weren't. But like, apparently before this episode even aired, there were Falcon and Winter Soldier toys out, Marvel Legends. I don't know if y'all ever tried to collect Marvel Legends before. I have.
I know what you're talking about, though.
I have. I had every Spider person, and it is very hard to find them. And nowadays, like
Marvel Legends, the one where like you buy the character, but it also comes with a piece of another figure
and you build
character.
build a figure. You basically in there.
Right.
Yeah, I had them all. I had all the important Spider people, like Silk, Spider-Man, Miles was super hard to find. But I didn't buy them online. That was the other thing. I would like to just point that out. I didn't buy them online. I went out in the wild to find them, and I found them. But you know, I don't have them anymore. If you're just wondering. Anyway, Marvel Legends. They the toy of Falcon, Marvel's Legends figure, was already as Captain America. It's labeled Captain America, Sam Wilson, and everything. It was like the suit. It was just the suit. It was from the show, 1-for-1, and it was already out in the wild, and people was already taking pictures and stuff like that with it and showing it because it was already leaked. Because that's what happens sometimes with toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Like when they did that Iron Spider suit with the arms in Infinity War, like people didn't know that they had the arms until they saw the statue or the toys. I hate it when that happens.
Most of
Toys
the time,
spoiled the movie.
Yeah, most of the time it's pops that normally spoil it, but this time it was a figure that Marvel had control over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But you know, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I might have to go out and find me one of those figures because that suit is so dope on him, man. And then, Wakanda hooked him up, dog. Wakanda hooked him up.
Oh my!
I told you. Look, they were like, Bucky went to him. He said, "Look, I need you guys to make a new suit." They're like, "For who?" They're like, "Captain America." Okay, that's cool. He's black. Oh. Okay, I got you.
We got you.
We are inspired.
We got you, White Wolf. We got you.
See, look, and the only thing I don't know if it does it yet because they didn't show. You know, I mean, you see him in the suit for a lot of this episode, but I didn't see him shoot any feathers out of the wing.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that's.
I don't know if they're gonna.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be that amazing, but it would be the best thing in life if they did do that.
Right. That was just wishful thinking.
Yeah, that is real wishful thinking. First off, let's like I said, the suit is off the chain. If I did it correctly, it'll be in the thumbnail. So yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, episode 6. Was this episode everything you guys wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it did everything I thought it would do. Like, they showed U.S. agent with the black suit and everything, even though it was after all that happened. And then they showed him with the Captain America.
He shows up out of nowhere, and I mean, they kind of like, I won't say they redeemed his character, but like he showed up and helped out a little bit.
Yeah.
That shield didn't do nothing for him.
It was fucking steel.
Hard on that thing, and it just got like all bent out of shape and everything. I was like, well, see.
I mean, it worked for what it was for what he was trying to do. I mean,
I guess so.
He wasn't like using it for like bouncing around frisbee kind of thing. He knows that it can't do that.
I mean, but just imagine how many hours he was in his little workshop in the backyard of his house working on that thing just for it can be.
And it even had like one of his badges in it, like.
Oh yeah, I hope he went back for it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'll say this. What's his name? Wyatt Russell.
Yeah.
I say
Wyatt
this.
Russell, yeah.
He did great as this character. He did very good. I even like the end part where he started quipping with Bucky, and Bucky was like, yeah, Lincoln. He was like, no, it's not from you, not good from you, and I mean, I didn't have any qualms about the dude at first. I mean, like I said, he did a great job making him unlikable, and then kind of like the heel turn towards the end. I mean, because all intents and purposes, he was just missed. He had a lot of unbridled rage, and there was a lot of stuff that they did when they went on tour. So that messes up a person, especially a soldier in that caliber and everything. That messes up people. So I get that, and just to see him, like, I'm not gonna lie, I smiled and I was like, I fist pumped when you see him in his. That was another man. They knocked it out the park with these costumes, dog.
Oh, right.
That's another one. The helmet fit on him perfectly, dog. Two, they even made a funny out of it too. Like they knew ahead of time, like, yeah, people are gonna talk about this helmet thing. And I guess his girlfriend was like, it's probably the helmet. He probably had a struggle with the helmet. And then he came out with it was a comic book accurate U.S. agent costume.
And he was like, it's the same, but black.
and how he was like, yeah, I'm back, yeah. And I was like,
you know what? Good for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I was like, yeah, man, you alright, man.
The one thing that I loved, the one part that I loved was about him was when that truck was gonna go over with all the people inside, and he was struggling between going after Carly and saving the people. He was like really struggling. I was like, oh man, come on, dude. What would Steve do? That was like a what would Steve do moment.
Yeah, he was pulling the truck back. I was like, man, you go ahead, man. You be the hero, dog. And then they jumped him. I was like, these niggas, how dare you steal his moment? And then Captain America came in like Superman, Black Superman.
Oh man! Speaking of the fact that what was the part after everything was done, and
he had that big speech.
Yes, usually the superhero just kind of says good night everybody and dips out, flies off, runs off, whatever he does. Sam stayed there and he gave those people a stern talking to. Like, dang,
he was like,
man,
giving them a woke moment.
He don't even have any children and he was treating them like his kids.
He's like, nah, step up, man.
That was the epitome of I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting a moment where, like, she would fly off, and then one of the black dudes in the crowd would go like, him? That's our Captain America. Like, around Spider-Man. I would have been happy with that, but then he gave, like...
They did do something similar like that. That old black dude was like, man, that's Black Falcon. Yeah, man, let's go. Like, no, man, that's Captain America.
But did you hear that news lady? She said exactly what I was saying earlier. She was like, so is he Falcon or maybe Captain America or maybe Captain Falcon?
Yes! I saw that and I gave a little chuckle. I was like, ha.
It's like, thank God. At least they said it.
Well, I was hyped too when it was dope when he came in and threw the shield and bust in, and he was like, "Who are you?" It was, "I'm Captain America," and put it on his back. And then he was like, "I thought Captain America was on the moon." And then, this man Backdraft comes in, and nobody care about him. Thank God they killed that man. Anyway, yeah, Carly shot that man. She put 2 in his dome. Pop, pop.
Oh, it was so quick that he gets shot, but then they don't really show the body.
No, you saw him slump over.
Yeah, he slumped over.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, pop, pop. Nobody like you. Pop. You should have been.
I guess
that's have full confirmation that Sharon is the power broker.
I mean, that was so obvious, though. It felt like they weren't. And I was like, it felt like they weren't hiding it, man. Like,
yeah, they weren't hiding it at all.
So I mean, yeah, but like that fight with Batroc, I was like, all right, man, Sam, I see you. You got some hands now. I mean, that little training with you and your other 2 doubles, yeah, man, that helped you, man. Yeah, man, you got some hands now. And I like that he charging starred him. It would have been better if he said charging star, but he charging starred him. I was like, oh, I see you guys. I know somebody's a Marvel vs. Capcom fan. He charging starred him, man. He charging starred.
Oh yeah. And like the fact that Sam, it brings like a whole new dimension to how being Captain America is, because he's got the wings and everything. So when he was chasing that helicopter, and he flipped and threw the shield, like, God, that's so cool. Like, this dude is thinking. Well, I hate to say he's thinking on his feet because he's flying, but still, you know what I'm saying. He's winging it. There we go.
And he had that thought that maybe one of these hostages have flight training, and he figured out which one, and then they worked together. Like, that whole sequence, that was kind of tense.
Yeah. Now, I will say this about the show in whole. Like, even though I was thoroughly pleased. Now that post-credit scene, that sucked. Okay, sure. We're she's a power broker. She got the pardon and everything. Okay, she should have got the pardon in the first place, but whatever. All right, cool. And now, okay, you a double agent. All right, sure. I wonder how long it's gonna be until people find out what you is, and then you effed up. Okay, all right, whatever. It would have been a better post-credit scene where Sam sees old man Steve, and they just. I was gonna
ask, because all this talk about him being dead leaves me to believe that he is dead. But then I know that he's out there somewhere, just being old man Steve. So
it would have been so nice to harken back to that point where old man Steve is there. Like, let's say you see old man Steve in the park. He just walking, and Sam says, "On your left," and flies by as Captain America, man. And then the camera pans to Steve, is like, and he's just smiling. And then that's what the post-credit scene should have been. Don't nobody care about what's her face, man. Oh, God.
I don't even know if that's going to be important later on down the road.
But I will say this about the show. The show as a whole, it's better to consume it as a binge watch. Like, watch it all 6 episodes at once. Because it's not...
I agree.
It's not cut as a TV show. It's not cut as a TV show at all. Like, it's a 6-hour movie. And it's just better watching it all 6 episodes at once instead of waiting week to week. Like, you lose some of the things. It's different from how WandaVision was, because every episode of WandaVision, especially at the end, it left you scratching your head and left you actually wanting more.
Yeah, it leaves you theorizing what's gonna happen.
Right.
Versus
the next
this,
episode. Yeah.
versus this is all intents and purposes is Captain America 4. That's what this is.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
No. Well, yeah, kind of, but no, because they confirmed.
Yeah, yes, I know. I saw. You sent me the thing. Yes. I know. They're making a Captain America 4.
Or I guess if you want to call it, let's just call it Captain America 5.
Yeah, or I mean, in all honesty, it shouldn't be titled Captain America 4. It should just be Sam Wilson, Captain America, and now he should get at least 2 movies before they bring back Steve. They're probably gonna recast him, but before they bring him back, because you can do that. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna do that, but who knows?
It's gonna be called Captain America Flying High or something.
I hope it's not nothing stupid like the Spider-Man title. Oh my god, I hate this title.
What, No Way Home?
No Way Home.
I hate that title so much.
Well, okay, let's see. They did Captain America, the First Avenger, and then it was the Winter Soldier, and then it was Civil War. That's a different thing.
Avengers 2.5.
I don't know what they would call it.
This show is basically like Captain America spin-off. Captain America, Falcon, and Winter Soldier.
So, speaking of Winter Soldier, I can't believe Bucky went back and told that old man.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah, and I was expecting a little more from that, to be honest.
Yeah. Me too.
Because he admits what he did. He says the guy asked why he would do that, and he's like, I had no choice. And then he just leaves.
He just leaves, yeah.
Well,
I don't know if that really helped him or not, but yeah.
Yeah, well, the way the scene played out, at least to me, after he tells them, it seemed like they talked a little bit longer.
Yeah, it was just weird editing right there.
Yeah, and then
I felt like it should have been longer.
And then Bucky leaves, and I guess we're supposed to just like assume that the old man doesn't want anything to do with Bucky anymore. But at the same time, it seems like the old man's at peace now because he knows what happened.
Yeah. He's content with what happened, with him knowing what happened.
But it just would have been... I just, like, that whole moment right there, I feel like it would have been way better if the response to the old man was, I knew the entire time.
Yeah.
Why else would a white man like you be friends with me and whatnot? I knew something was up the entire time.
And every time you look at the shrine, you're like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, I knew. I'd be like, I knew, and I forgive. It would have been so much better just to hear that, so you can at least, sure, Bucky got he crossed all his names off the list and everything, off his little book thing and everything, but it just would have felt better to give Bucky a little bit more of a happier ending, if that makes sense.
I mean, he went back to like where Sam lived, and they were like having a good time or whatever. So I guess that's a happy ending. Probably got with Sam's sister.
Let's go back, because I also liked Sam's little stern talking to you. He was like, man, you don't think I don't understand? I'm a black man with the flag on my back.
Stars and stripes. And I'm like, oh damn.
And it warmed my heart too for Isaiah actually to get some recognition and everything.
I know.
He got put in the Smithsonian.
I was crying at that point. I was like, well, what is he going to show him? And then they're in the museum. I'm like, he put his fucking name in the museum. He told the truth.
He had
Told the
a
whole
statue built for him and everything.
man.
Though I liked
That shit
his
had me.
little grandson. Though he was like, "What you want, Black Falcon? Boy, you gonna learn respect."
I could have
It's all right.
taught
What's up with that attitude?
you. You're gonna become patriot. You're gonna be my sidekick.
Yeah.
That's another thing they could have did. That's another different. We could have got 2 post-credit scenes. We could have got the Steve post-credit scene, and then we could have got this scene where I don't know the dude last name, but his little sidekick dude in the Air Force who got his wings. We could have been seeing him somewhere working on the wings, and like maybe spray painting them his colors of his Falcon suit and everything. And that would have been so hype too. But
Wait,
no.
like when I looked at the comics, I noticed that it wasn't like part of a suit or anything. They were like organic wings. I just remember like going through a list of things to know about the Falcon, and it talked about like that guy being the next Falcon, but instead of him having a suit with wings, it was like he got them organic. They were like organic wings, and it was weird looking.
Yes, he when he is our bird human hybrid condition, it wasn't temporary.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And he had a green suit. It looked cool.
Yeah,
Although a
he
bit
got turned.
Hydra-ish.
He got turned into a human bird hybrid thing bought from Captain America's at the time Sam's pet bird Red Wing. He got mutated basically, and that's how he got the wings.
Yeah, but I like the suit though. Suit looks dope. Albeit a bit Hydra-ish.
Yeah, he kind of does look like a Hydra agent.
Yeah, but the helmet kind of has like a beak looking design to it.
Yeah, because Red Wing was like vampiric. He was vampire-ish, and he got healing factor, and that's the reason why he keeps the wings, because it's not reversible type thing. Huh.
Boy, comics are weird, aren't they?
Who are you
Yep.
telling?
We never questioned that much, except for the more questionable stories.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, granted, Sam doesn't have a pet bird that he can kinetically talk to.
Yeah,
So,
Like, yeah,
but
there's still time.
yeah, man. Like, I mean, overall, I was very satisfied with this. The whole thing, I was very satisfied.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
This would be something I'd rewatch, in all honesty.
Yeah, I'm planning to.
As a whole, this time, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be more fun to binge the whole thing all the way through.
I wish Disney Plus had some kind of feature where you could it just auto plays like a straight up movie, because it just feels like it's 6 chapters and it just plays like previously on Winter Soldier and the Falcon. I'm like, no, I don't need all that. Just play the next thing. You be wasting like 3 minutes just to give me previews, and we just saw the episode. It's a streaming service. I can rewatch the episode at any given time. Don't give me no preview, man. Wasting time, man. I mean, I give the show as a whole a 9, a solid 9. I do give it a solid 9. It was fun. That outfit, though, I give it a 10 out of 10. JR?
I would say the whole show itself is a 10 for me, and the outfit is a straight up 11.
Isaac?
Yeah, I was gonna say the 10, and the outfit is also an 11 because.
Would you cosplay that?
How well. Yes, absolutely.
JR, would you cosplay that?
I would. I don't care if I don't have the skin. Same skin color. I would cosplay as that Captain America because he's awesome.
All right, well, then tell us down below what you guys thought about Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which is weird because that's the name of the second movie. But just tell us what you thought of the series as a whole and episode 6, and what you think of the costume. Is it dope? Is it not dope? Does it suck? Does it look ridiculous? If it looks ridiculous, you have no taste. As we always say, show us your attitude, you wonderful, beautiful nerd. Deuces.
So what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jimmiemaxx. You know Jimmiemaxx, live from the editing room. I know you may have noticed if you've been watching that I was absent from Black Falcon and the Winter Soldier. All the episode reviews, recap, whatever. And that's because I think it sucks. Like from an editing standpoint, like just in general, I don't like it. I would have been the Noah of this series, so I opted to just back out. I'll say that the suit's cool. Suit's dope. Dope ass suit. Got a Captain America that uses bad language. Yeah. I rated it. I give the show 1 out of 5 stars because it doesn't even deserve a 10 scale. I give that suit right there, give that suit like it's a 9. It's a 9 out of 10. I give it. It's a really good suit. Very faithful. That's all I got good to say. Captain America's handing out ass whooping. That's funny. Right? Yeah, ass whooping. Go back and look at it. It's like, oh, you gonna earn this ass whooping.